Hey everybody, how y'all doing? What's popping this morning? I hope everyone is getting up, getting their morning started, get ready to go to work. I think all the kids may be out of school by now. Well, my kids been out since June 1st. Just keep me in your prayers, please. Because my pockets been getting hit with these groceries. But anyway, so I'm just coming in real quick to talk to you guys about the BET Awards last night, 2019. And let me just tell you, I'm just going to do the highlights. Now, there's other channels who are going to take y'all all through it. Not me, but I ain't got that kind of time. But I'm going to take you through the highlights, who I really love. And some of you probably already know who I'm going to talk about. Okay, so, it was some great performances. Let's start with Cardi B and Offset. You know, I don't have anything against Cardi B or Offset. I think they're okay. You know, they cool. Cardi B is for this generation. She's not for my generation, but she is for this generation. And she's popular. You know, she's got a few songs on her album I did like. I'm not going front. She do. She got a few things that are on her album I did like. But this whole thing with how her Offset, you know, mixed it up together like that was really cute. I liked it. Everybody was like surprised that Offset was dancing. I'm not surprised because it was a song with that he did with Drake. It was Drake, the Migos, and someone else. They had it was like a Soul Train award type of thing, and he was pop locking down the aisle with an afro. So I knew he could dance, and he was the little boy in Whitney Houston's video. He was dancing. So, and to me, Offset looked like, you know, I feel like if Offset was a New York dude and he was brought up at a time in the 80s where breakdancing was the shit, I think he would have killed it. I think he would have been known because the way he dances, you could tell he could, you know, do a little something. So everybody was surprised on Twitter, honey. They was like, oh shit, he dancing. Well, I'm not surprised, you know. Hey, it is what it is. You never know what these artists can do. You know, they limit, some artists limit themselves to just rapping and just standing there or just moving from side to side. But you never know what they can do because they don't showcase it. If he was to bring out more dancing, you will see. You know, he probably could do something with that. You know, start something for the community for boys. You know, give them something to do. I don't know. I'm just saying. You know, this whole generation is different from when I grew up. So you know, hey, it is what it is. But I'm not surprised that he can dance. And you know, he did his thing. Cardi B came out, and of course, she straddled her man. Honey was giving him a little luscious lap dance, and then she got into her song, you know, it's like press, 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 press. You know, it's a cute song. It's cute. But I love the performance. It was nice. It was live. I tell you that it was live. It was dope. I'll give you that. It was good. So, you know, moving on. Now, another person who I really don't know that well, her name is Lizzo. Beautiful sister. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful girl. And I like the way she had her, you know, her stage, you know, how she performed. You know, everybody was in white, and the way the girls were lined up on the road, like it was a big wedding cake. It was really cute. It was different for her, you know. And she had those shades on with the veil on it, and she pulled that veil. I was like, okay, everybody's getting so creative. Let's go. So I'm happy to see that this generation now. I'm not that old, but I'm just saying you gotta, you know, when my mother was growing up, you know, her generation and my generation are two different things. You get what I'm saying? But just now, my generation and this generation are two different things because this is my kids' generation. So it's good to see that there's a lot of creativity going on. That was really different to do, so that was nice. But baby, when she pulled out that flute and she started twerking and with that flute, I was like, okay, now let's go. She got Rihanna up out of her seat. Okay, Rihanna was like, okay, let's go. But the performance was great. It was really good. That was a great performance. But honey, Mary J Blige, Mary Mary has snatched my soul from out of my body. It's still coming back slowly. But Mary J Blige, I've always been a Mary J fan. So, always. And my favorite, her first CD will always, her first album gonna always be a personal one for me. I loved it because it took me through a time. You know, I'm a very musical person. People don't know that. I'm very musical. When certain songs hit me, it hits me. You know, it gets me to thinking. Some songs take me through things, you know, help me get through things. And our albums were one of them. But that first album, it really helped me through a lot. I'm just gonna say that, and that's gonna always be my love, that first album. But when she did that remix to the first album, I was like, not only did she kill him once, she killed him twice. But Mary's performance was outstanding. Now, I hear a lot of people talk about the way she danced, because I'm gonna say because I'm from up north, Brooklyn, New York. The way she danced, some of her dance moves are old school. Okay, so there's a couple of dances I'm gonna try to explain to you. Is when she bop from side to side, when she, like, you know, shuffles her feet from side to side and then she kicks out. That's an old school dance. And then another one when she, like, do a little double bop, a little double dip, and then put her hands to the back. That's another old school dance. So she just mixed a lot of old school dances with her way of dance, which it works for her, you know. Because when I see her dance, I'm like, okay, she's bringing this back. And I do some of the moves that she do. And when she go into her own thing, I'm lost. Because I'm like, okay, Mary, that's all you. But I love Mary J Blige. Little Kim came out, beasting. But babies, when Method Man came out, I am a married woman. I am happily married. But let me tell you, when Method Man first came out with Wu-Tang Clan, I don't know what it was about him. He just always stood out. But he had this roughness about him, this rough look. You know what I mean? I felt like I was married to him in my head for so many years. You know what I'm saying? But he just didn't know it. But but no, Method Man came out and he looks damn good. It seemed like whatever they doing, keep it up, because it seems like he's getting more. He's aging good. You know, he's aging really well, and he's looking better as he's getting older. And Method Man done got buff on us. Now he's been, you know, working out and getting a little size, but that white shirt, and when he came down, you know what I'm saying? He came down, walking down them steps. The way he was bent over, you know, you saw his muscle. Oh my God, I was like, Method Man, you are working out, honey. I love it. I'm here for it. Method and Mary look damn good. Mary looks good. She looks good. She did that, and this award was long overdue. And she's gonna always be the queen. Always be the queen. Always be the queen. So that was my highlights of the BET Awards. My husband was asleep. I was trying to contain myself while I was watching it, because I was like, oh God, I can't move too much, because if I start moving too much, he gonna be like, look, I gotta go to work tomorrow. You need to either go in the living room or stop with all this. So I didn't want to hear that. But let me tell you something. My favorite part of the night was Mary J Blige. That was my favorite part, and I am so happy and so honored that I am part of the 90s. I'm telling you, the 80s and 90s, I'm a part of that, and there will never be any era better than that. Never. If you are around my age group, then you will know that was the late 80s, the 90s killed it. You know what I'm saying? The 90s was killing it. It just seemed like when 1990 hit, everything just started exploding. I mean, it was just crazy. The whole 90s was crazy. And then, you know, the 2000s was kind of good, and then it just started trickling down from there. But there will never, ever, ever be an era like the 90s. And I can say I am happy and thankful to be a part of that and have some memories of that. You get what I'm saying? I am. That's how it is. So, if you watched the BET Awards, what was your favorite part of it, and what did you enjoy most about it? My favorite part of the night was Mary J Blige. That was it. I was just there for her. I was there for her, but everyone did great. You know, everyone did great. But you know what I found out too on Twitter? A lot of people was like, well, who is this? But then when you look at who it is, you be like, okay, there were a lot of people in my age bracket who are well known. It's like, okay, well, I don't know this person. I feel so old. I don't feel old because there's always going to be fresh faces throughout the years. So I don't feel old because I don't know who they are. It's just that every era is different. You know, now is my kids' time. It's just their time. We had ours. My parents had theirs. So it's not our kids' time for their era. I wish they had a better era at times, but but it is. You know, it is what it is. But it was refreshing. It was good. I loved it all. What was your favorite? All right, guys, let me get up out of here, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.